Oh, and there we go. Let's see if we can get back on. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Soap the Great, and I am currently playing on the TooCrafty Vanilla Amplified server. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Just take a quick sip of these potions here so we can get started on today's project. So we are back at the Guardian farm, and yeah, things are going to be a little different this time. You notice that I'm not doing the invisibility potion because to get the full instant mining effect with haste 2 and an efficiency 5 pick, you have to have a helmet with aqua affinity. You can see that there. The moment you put on an aqua affinity helmet, guess what? The guardians can target you. So there's no point in having any of the invisibility potion going on. I'm going to be getting hit a lot. And now that I have all of that, I am going to be getting just absolutely hammered by these guys. And that's why I've brought in some extra, well, that's going to get annoying. I brought in some extra of the beacons. And that means, well, we're going to be getting a lot more effects going on. So we've got resistance 2, so the armor doesn't take as much of a beating. And we've also got regeneration, so that should help some. And I can just move back and forth behind blocks to hopefully not have as much of this going on. But we'll see. That might get annoying by the end of all of it. And that's probably why people don't come in here and do this cleaning out without having cleaned out the water as well and killing all the spawns from these guys. So anyway, we're going to have some fun here. So if you notice that I am letting this pick run down, it is because it is no longer repairable. It has gotten too expensive to repair, so I'm just going to run it out, use out all of it in this project here. So the instant mining is in full effect, and we're getting beat by the guardians. Hopefully we don't have too many problems. You notice we do have some lag going on, and that is because of the guardian targeting mechanic on all those squid. Again, I'm going to be very excited once all of those things are gone. Once this water is gone, good things, good things. But we have to clear out this temple, and that is why we are doing this right now. So let me tell you, I've done a little bit of work off camera. I did have to figure out the whole instant mining thing, and that took a few bits and bobs out of the temple here, or the ocean monument. And what else? Oh, I went around and I got most of the sea lanterns. I'm not picking stuff up, so we might have some issues. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it will be annoying if I can't get into too much of a groove here with the picking. So I'm sorry, I'm going to be concentrating some and also watching my health here because this is new to me. So anyway, yeah, we are taking this out. That's the next step in this project, and once we get this taken out, then we can work on the water. But we're not going to do that today. We're just going to take this out. We're going to continue in the format that I talked about in our last episode here at the Guardian Farm build. Got hit again by those guys. Yep, so we're going to be just chatting and working on this project and hopefully having a good time, even if we are getting hammered by the guardian beams. Yeah, as long as I'm on ground level, then I don't get the, or then I do get the instant mine. But as soon as they knock me up into the air, then we lose the instant mine. So I have to be on ground level. That will get annoying. But so far, I think we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, we're taking this out. All right, so in continuing from our discussion last time, the move is in progress. Well, I mean, the move's not, but getting the house ready is still in progress. That is annoying. They're gonna get me. Yeah, I gotta heal up some. Yeah, wow. So that is taken. Oh, I see why. I need to eat. I need to watch that. So yeah, I'm sorry. This is going to be new territory for me. So do bear with me. I am working on that. So anyway, what we were going to talk about was moves. Now, I have moved a decent amount in my lifetime. The first one I don't really remember. I was a rather tiny baby, so the most I can go off of is what my parents told me, or have told me and continue to tell me. So I don't remember much from that one. But so that one I couldn't tell you about. But a later one, when I was going into second grade, I guess I was 7 years old, I have a few memories from that. I remember we moved out of the Richmond area in Virginia, so it's kind of a city. Oh, and there we go. Let's see if we can get back on. We're going to have issues like that because my network can't handle the lag from these guys so well. But yeah, we moved out of a city area and into more of a rural area. And yeah, so from that move, I remember a little bit. I remember being excited about having a little more room to stretch out, and I remember being excited to not be in an apartment anymore, but in a house. Those guys are really... I wish I didn't get knocked up into the water. That would be helpful. But that's the name of the game. That's what I've chosen for this. So yeah, there we go. So I remember a little bit from that move. I was excited to meet new friends and have some space, have a yard, just have some fun, and not have neighbors so close. And yeah, that was a good move. And then we stayed there for a while. I got used to things and stayed there for a while. And then about 10 years after that, my dad got a job in the Raleigh area as a pastor. Yeah, I'm a preacher's kid. So when we did that, it meant that we had to move, and that was between my junior and senior years in high school. And that was kind of tough because I had spent about 10 years with this same group of people, getting to know them and meeting friends and having them as friends. And yeah, that was tough. I got to tell you, it was a lot of sadness when I had to do that move. But you know, I worked through it. And then not long after that, I'm full up on my inventory there. Let's see if we can put all that in. And yeah, there we go. Let's pull out the Silk Touch. And there we go. We'll keep digging, and I may have to stop what I'm doing in a little bit just to carry all this stuff back. Man, this is a lot of material in this thing. So yeah, I've moved a few times, and then even within the Raleigh area, I've moved a couple times. One of my favorite things about moving is the cleanup. Okay, so it's a great time to look through your stuff and you really think, do I need to be moving this? Is it worth taking this with me? And that's one of my favorite things, and it's the thing that we are currently in, the phase of moving that we're in. We've started doing some packing. And man, yeah, wow, we're having some trouble here. So let's see if we can get through this. Again, hopefully we don't have continued problems. Yeah, so they're targeting me, they're targeting squid, and I may have to. Yeah, I'm getting hammered. So we'll come up here, heal up a little bit, and chat some more, and then I will go back for more in just a moment. So let's dump all this out. Yeah, so moving has been, you know, we've done a few, and my favorite part, yeah, is just getting cleaned up. My least favorite part is getting to know new people, meeting, and it's really difficult for me. It takes a lot of energy, but you know, the neat thing about where we are moving to is that I already know a few people there because, well, it's my wife's hometown, and so we do go there on a semi-regular basis, and we've met a number of the people there, so that hasn't been too big of a problem, and so it'll be nice to get to know them a little bit more, and you know, that part shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, I asked you what your favorite part was of moving, if you have moved. And now the thing is that I have not seen those comments because I am recording this not long after I recorded the last one. So I have not seen your comments yet. We'll see how long this is going to last. I mean, these guys are really putting a hurting on me. Maybe, probably because it's so many at once. So we'll just drop down into here and see how that goes. But yeah, so I haven't seen your comments, and so that may be the name of the game while I'm getting the channel ready for the move and sale of the house. So so I do apologize for that aspect. It's just the name of the game here. So bear with me as we go through this together. But yeah, I think we've been at this for a little bit. I am, you know, it's not doing too badly. I got the regen going. As long as I move back and forth, duck behind the blocks here, it's not too bad. And now I'm getting hungry, so I will lose some health if I don't take care of that. So I've got to manage my hunger while I'm digging this. Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart, messing with these things. Are you doing an ocean monument in your world? How's that going for you? How are you managing to clear it out? Are you doing the same thing like I'm doing here, or what? And how's this is taking a beating. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this is really tough, man. They're not kidding. These guardians here, they are not one to mess around with. So I can see why people do the clearing it out ahead of time. So anyway, this is getting annoying. I might have to go back to a slower method of picking this out, and we'll see. But anyway, we have been talking for about 13 minutes. Again, I want to make sure that we do about 15 to 20 minute episodes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish clearing this out. We're going to get down to just one level, down to the gravel, and hopefully without too many deaths or too much lost armor. But we'll see. This will be an interesting process. So I'm going to bring you back once we have gotten to a good stopping point as far as the digging goes, and then we'll take a look at the progress and we'll get ready for the next time, okay? So I will see you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and progress has been made. So let me just show you real quick. Yep, there we go. Notice a big difference? Yep. Ocean Monument is gone. Now we've got a bunch of Guardians here. Not too many though. I am sharing the server right now with ErijahLost. He is streaming. Early morning stream. That's when I'm recording this. But you can see that I've done a little bit of work. He knows I'm here. Kind of skittish. And we're still getting the lag because there are squid that are getting generated as well as these Guardians, and that's just a lot for the game to keep up with, both between my client and the server. So yeah, I do have a bit of a confession to make though. I couldn't take it. You saw me. I was just getting hammered by these guys. Oh, we had one suffocate. Yeah, I was getting hammered by these guys, and I just couldn't take it. So I went back to the invisibility potion. I did keep my armor with me, so if I, felt a little inspiration, then I could just throw on the armor, get the quick haste to instant mine going. But it soon went back to requiring the invisibility potion. So yeah, that was a bit rough. Also, I thought of a way of messing with the mob spawning mechanics. There's a mob cap, and so if you generate a bunch of hostile mobs elsewhere in the world, you can ensure that mobs don't spawn in the area in which you're working. So a number of people do that in single player, or they used to do it with slimes, because slimes wouldn't despawn once they generated. So they would do it with those. But if you have a grinder, you can do that, and I've got a grinder, so I had that loaded up a bunch of skeletons in there, and then I was able to get this cleared out. So if you get any questions about that, feel free to ask in the comments below, or on Twitter at MCSoapTheGreat, or if you just have general comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to catch me in both places. I will try to answer as quickly as possible in both. Keep in mind, I do have a day job and a wife and 2 kids, and they keep me rather busy, and we're getting ready to move. So that's why we're doing these little bits and pieces, just to give you a reminder of what's going on here. So we've got this area cleared out, and that means it's time to get started on clearing out the water. But we're not going to do that in this episode. We're going to do that in the next one. So join us for that. Thank you so much for watching this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. But again, next week we're going to be clearing out the water. So I will see you then. Bye-bye.